But the way I'm looking at the transfers at the minute, we ain't going to sign anyone. And this is what I want to get into next, which is I'm furious today what I've been hearing coming out of this club, because it's fucking disgusting when you're seeing what's going on around us in terms of leads strengthening. You know, you've already got teams that come up last year that have strengthened and are much better than us in the season before. Yeah. But
they're breaking their transfer record, leagues.
Yeah, but this is the thing. We're all meant to be in the same situation here. I am fucking furious with what's come out of the club today. It's just, the same people, the same fucking websites just plowing propaganda after propaganda. Would it be so bad if we fucking started with this team? Yeah, it would be, because we nearly went fucking down last year. Yeah. All we've added is Suchek and Bowen in January, and he's going, oh well, we ain't finished yet, and we can sign people in January. Might be too late. And then you got the other side of the coin with ex-West Ham employee turning around and saying things like the owners are looking to stay up again. Stay up.
They're looking to stay up with minimal outlay.
I ain't finished.
Sorry, I thought you was going to miss that.
They're looking to stay up with minimal outlay. With minimal outlay. That is not their fucking money to be saying that they want to put out minimal outlay. It's not theirs. It's the club's money. They're not meant to be taking any wages and all that. What are they going to do with it? What are they doing with it? They're not doing anything with it. Yeah. We've all seen clubs around us spending money. It's all bollocks. It's all lies. They're getting ready for sell mode. That's what they're doing. They're getting ready to stop the outgoings. So they looks like they're making loads of profits. So when they sell it, it's worth more. It's worth nothing, because I've looked at that fucking stadium today with them fucking seats. They look a fucking shambles, if I'm honest. They even look even further away than they was. And it even come out today that it wasn't to appease the fans that they was fucking waffling about. It wasn't to appease them. It was to save the stadium owners money. I don't give a fuck about the stadium owners. For once in your life, West Ham, for once in your fucking dire, fucking disgusting lives, while you're sitting at this fucking club, think about the people that pay the money. Think about the people that pay the fucking money to go there. You're asking people in this current climate to fucking pop up their fucking money and say to them, pay this or pay this deposit and come back next year, or pay it up front and we'll tell you what fucking games you can come to or not. Put up your fucking money. Put up your money, because I'm not interested. I'm not interested in fucking sitting there paying the money for you to sit there and fucking rake all this shit in. You have done us fucking left, right, and centre. And I'll tell you something now. Right now. If people ain't at them fucking gates with them amateur, I know they're looking at protests and safe way. If people ain't there, because the main priority to get of this fucking season is to get them cunts out of this club. Because if they don't want to pump their money into it, and I'm not even meaning have to pump their own money into it. I'm talking about they have to pump the fucking money that comes into the club. I'm not interested about saving money. I'm not interested in it. They're asking people to fucking pump money into this club, and they won't pump the money in that we put in. Fuck you. Boycott it all. Join them fucking Hammers United protests. Get them fucking scoundrels out of this club right now, because they ain't got the fucking... I don't know whether it's COVID or whatever, but I guess it's not. It's not fucking COVID. It's the fucking fact that they're using this as an excuse, as we knew they would last season when it comes to fucking spending money again, that they would use this as an excuse. Go fuck yourself. Join these protests. Make this your number one priority to get them two fucking absolute shysters out of this club. Be at them fucking gates. Join Hammers United. Every time you go, boycott that fucking club shop. Don't buy fuck all from them. And if you have bought anything, take it back and get a fucking refund. They don't deserve your money. They don't deserve your support.
Park life.
Need your support. But them two cunts, why they're here, I swear on my life, boycott the shop. Boycott the shop. Honestly, they can't have any more. They don't want to spend it. They want to fucking spout all these people through, giving people information, leaking stuff out here, leaking stuff out there because they fucking talk about this and they talk about that to these people to get it through to you. Don't let them do it anymore. This is the end. This is their end game. This is where they, and I tell you, if you fucking think that we ain't going to go into next season at the bottom of that fucking league if we don't strengthen or at least buy a fucking left or centre back, which is peanuts in today's money, peanuts, our luck's going to run out at some point. And that's all I've got to say because
we've been lucky the last couple of years, mate. To be fair, staying up last season, only down a good bit of form at the end of the season where we picked up points. But yeah, you're right, mate. You're bang on. Gold. So I said to you, didn't I, the other day? I mean, been a season ticket holder for years, and this is the first time in my life supporting West Ham that I'm actually thinking about not renewing because I can't be bothered to go over there no more. It's not the same football club. Maybe it's taken me 3 years to realise it. I've always tried to not give the ball a chance, but just give the club a chance, give Stratford a chance, but not fucking enjoying it, mate. And I'll be honest, I haven't really missed it that much. I'm happy sitting here watching it on the telly. I'm happy sitting here jumping on here and doing this for you lot. But as for season tickets, mate, I'm honestly, when they extended the deadline, I thought, fuck's sake, that gives me more time to think about it now. And you know what? I'll probably will be a prick and renew it because I'm so used to doing it. But it's crazy. Even through the shit years, I couldn't wait to renew my season ticket. Couldn't wait to get back over there. But I just can't be bothered. When they're saying about, you might not be going football until next year, it doesn't bother me, honestly, mate. And that's a sad thing because we've all grown up loving this football club, love going home games, away games, but it just ain't got that feeling no more. And and you know what? The funny thing is, mate, it's not just West Ham. It's not just our club. I know we talk about our football club, but I spoke to other mates that support Arsenal, Tottenham, and they're the same. Just don't want to go back. Football's not the same no more. It's fucking, I don't know, mate. It's sad times really as a football fan.
It's mad though, like the fact that obviously they sold Upton Park and moved us into this stadium that we went to, we all heard the next level bollocks, which is whether you believe it or not, but to keep us up with minimal outlay, that's what we moved here for. That's what we gave everything up for. And what the fuck was the point of it?
Going into the season before it's even started, telling everyone that aim is to stay up.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, mate, I mean, with the way we finished last season, we just about got out of it. You can sort of understand if they, that is David Moyes obviously to keep us up, but he obviously wants to move us to mid-table.
I'll be fair, Ryan. If I was the chairman and I was the chairman of the football club, and to be a fan, like I'd be thinking to myself, my first thought was, we've got to make sure we ain't in that position again.
Yeah.
How can you do that without changing personnel?
I agree. And they tried to do that, didn't they, a couple of years ago when they pumped 200 million or whatever it was to Pellegrini, which didn't obviously work out. But they've probably thought, fuck that, we ain't doing that again. They brought David Moyes in. There's probably a part of them that was hoping we got relegated last season. David Moyes has kept us up. And do you know what? Love or hate David Moyes, I feel a bit sorry for him. I really do, because he's come in, he kept us up, and he's not going to get backed. Now, if I was David Moyes, do you know what? If David Moyes turned around and said, fuck this, I ain't working for them, and left the club, I'll have respect for him for doing it. I really would.
He's having to work with a whole squad of someone else's players. He's not able to bring in any of his own players because Bowen and Souček were lined up before he was the manager. They was already lined up and identified. So he's having to work with all of these players, none of them that he's been able to bring in himself. So they're asking him to do this job of keeping us up and not backing him at all, like in the slightest. It's disgusting.
Do you know the worst thing about Sullivan and Gold? Do you know the worst thing about them is they're only doing this because they know it ain't going to come and bite them on the arse. They know that ground ain't full. They know that there ain't going to be people there until the transfer window's shut.
Yeah.
They feel safe. They feel safe where they are now. You see him, David Sullivan, when it fucking, every time he went to a game, before lockdown, because of what happened at Burnley and that, he's looking around him like a fucking paranoid schizophrenic. You look at him when it was all locked down, he's fucking sitting back in his chair, watching his little telly, fucking about with his mask, having a little laugh and a joke. He actually looked better, like in himself, like he looked healthier because it's not the worries and that. They know, this is the thing, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They fucking understand that fan pressures and all of this sort of thing. But because this is what the thing is, Upton Park, that's why they told all them fucking lies. Because you know what happens at Upton Park and you know what happens at London Stadium? At Upton Park, that just park in the middle of a fucking car park and walk through a crowd of people to get to their seat. In fucking the London Stadium, they drive through a fucking gated area with a load of security around them and never see a fucking soul unless they want to. That's the problem. And that's why people had to start fucking climbing up the fucking rafters last time to fucking try and get to the pair of fucking shysters. Honestly, they feel safe. They think they can just rip people off. Get to them fucking gates. When that fucking season, whatever Hammers United are telling you about protests and that, get there. Get there and fucking support them because they don't want these people at the club anymore, and we shouldn't want these people at the club anymore. If they ain't
I don't think anyone wants them apart from Claret and Hugh. I don't think anyone wants them at the club. I mean, I said this last week or the week before about that website. That he's probably sitting there today and, he's seen all the reaction he's getting and he's sitting back with his feet up, smoking a cigar, roast dinner on the side, and he's fucking, he's loving it because that's what he does. The bloke is an absolute prick. And I don't give a fuck. Like, he can tweet me and he can try to sue me or he can get his little mates with a bomb head, the one who fucking, whatever his name is. He have all his little mates tweet me. Who? What the fucking one with the, I can't even remember his fucking name, but
Hugh.
No, whoever it is, the fucking
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah, whoever they are. Do you know what? They do it all the time, don't they? They wind fans up and they love it. You got the other one, whatever his name is, Hugh, who lives in fucking wherever. He didn't even see Upton Park when it was redeveloped. Yeah, he can tell us what about the fucking London Stadium and this, that, and the other. Honestly, I can't stand them. Honestly, they're both.
That's the thing. It comes across as spin. Like, it doesn't come across as, fans giving their opinions. It comes across as you're trying to spin things in their favor.
It is spin. It's all a fucking game to get the pressure off the owners and get it on them. That's what I'm saying. They say to tweet these things out. Get people talking about that rather than this. Because they think everyone's just going to forget it. And it takes the pressure off them. Everyone's fucking concentrating their fucking fire on it. Like, why tweet out saying like you can't please some fans? Can't please them.
All that stuff about the coronavirus and that with the tickets. I've seen someone put the figures up of how much they've actually missed out on due to the coronavirus. And it was something like £13 million or something.
I thought it was 6.
Oh, it might even been less than that when you look at it because of how little. And Brady came out and said herself, and I retweeted the quote that match day revenue is such an insignificant amount of funds compared to TV money. She even said it herself. It's the TV money that they really look at, and so the coronavirus is no excuse. The whole game's not being played. It has no impact at all.
We all know that, Dan. You'll see me talking about it on our channel and other channels. If there weren't another fan allowed in that stadium again, it wouldn't affect them too much. The money comes from the TV revenue. Simple as that.
Exactly. But this is the thing as well. People don't realize is you can separate that. A lot of people that say support the club. It's like, I can support the players and be behind the players and the manager and not the board. In fact, me not supporting the board is supporting the club because I believe they are bad for the club. So that's how I'm supporting the club. I want them out for the betterment of this football club, for the players, for the staff, for the fans. It's, an absolute joke.
Get them out. Get them out.